for that controller to actually enunciate what's going on, it's something.
When I say pressure gauge, it's an analog gauge, I'm assuming,
It's
right?
digital, but yeah.
Digital too?
Yeah.
It's just a digital. It's on, comes on for like, I think it's 5 minutes, whatever the timer is, I can't remember. But you turn it on, it's got a push button to start, and it reads inches of water column. And it just gives you a reading like every 2 or 3 seconds. And you just get there and watch it. And I don't know how. If we, have we done any testing with that actually on there yet? Or?
No, the
Yeah, not with the engine. So, I don't know what kind of pressures did you have when you run it? Because it should be somewhere around 18 to 20.
So with the gauge we were using, it was bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, they bounce.
It was, I think the highest we saw was like 18 maybe.
Yeah. It should monitor the system at 18. Then as the pressure starts to increase, if it runs between 18 and 20, when the pressure increases to 23, it energizes the heaters, and then the heaters start to burn off the particulate matter, and then the pressure should come back down. So it just monitors.
So basically, if you have restriction in the filter, it's probably what caused the problem then.
Yes.
Are those serviceable once a year or?
So since it's an active DPF, that if everything's working correctly, it shouldn't have to be serviced.
Yeah, because I'm used to with DEF, so the spherical filter was old school for me at the beginning of my training.
Yep.
And
You'd have to take
I
them
went to
out so
DEF
many years, yep.
would let it, a little bit different. So
Okay, the next topic is maintenance. This is the fun part.
You said the other part was the fun.
I did, didn't I? Basically, the engine crankcase standard sump is 82 gallons. So with the filters, how much did you actually put in there?
For the initial startup, since the engine's fully drive, like 100 gallons in there.
100 gallons?
Yeah.
Okay. So by the time it goes through the filters and you get it topped off, if you have to drain the oil and put oil back in without changing the filters, 82 gallons is the capacity, but then with the filters and everything, it's around 100 gallons.
what's the weight on the oil that you
1540.
Oh.
Synthetic.
No, it's they come with cat. It's not synthetic. It should be ultra low sulfur, I believe.
Yeah, it should be ultra low sulfur. Each genset, the cooling refill capacity just of the engine alone is 42 gallons. Each genset right now, with all the piping and the radiators mounted on the roof, because it's aftermarket stuff, your jacket water is 767 gallons, and your aftercooler circuit is 795 gallons.
I hope you don't have no rupture to it. That was cool, like we had at the
No, you
beginning.
do.
That'd be you guys put all the coolers. What was the reason for?
We're still waiting to hear back on that. That was factory defect, maybe.
That's what I think because the metals. I'm used to the EGR coolers, so a rupture at that magnitude is significant.
So you had
But nobody say anything. I noticed they were pulling out. They were gonna.
Yeah, because that's so. Gen 1, we had one of the aftercoolers leaked enough water to fill the intake of the water. So when we started it, that's why the engine failed, and that's
Yeah.
when we found we had the leaks.
Yeah. Well, the first question I asked you is, how do you, if the water came from the EGR cooler? I said no. We pressure tested. It's good.
Yeah, no, it came from the aftercooler for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you